Okay, we're here. We made it. I'm late, but we're here. I'm Fish from Pallet Town PvP. We're going to take a look at the basics of the Polkadot Cup meta in just 5 minutes. Now, this is just your basic look at the meta, just to get the ball rolling so you can do your own research later. If you want to take a look at a full breakdown where we do all the work of researching for you, then I had a live streamed chat with special guest Magic Mason from the Stadium Elite Factions team and World Championship qualifier. You can check out the link to that live streamed chat in the description, or you can click here. In the meantime, this is your basics, and when you're grouping Pokemon together, like a lot of people, when they're trying to classify, to break down a meta, they tend to group Pokemon into specific roles, and those roles are loosely based around their typing. With us, for this meta, we kind of focused more on move sets and kind of grouped Pokemon by their role with regards to their moves that they throw. So let me give you an example. First, before we get into that, the starting point for your team is going to be this pick here, normal cast form. It's so safe. There's so little in the way of hard. There's nothing in the way of hard. It does not get hard counted about anything, even though it doesn't have the highest raw win rate in the meta. Like, it is the best Pokemon. You've got Weather Ball Rock, you can run Energy Ball, or you can run normal Weather Ball as well, which really benefits from that same type attack bonus. And you've got your again, stab pressure with the tackle as well. So that's established. Now let's look at your roles, and you've got your confusion users with Swoobat up the top. You are relying on debuffs there to exacerbate that confusion damage and overcome your opponents. Girafarig and Oranguru I kind of put in the same basket because of their sub-normal typing. Thunderbolt is really good for a Swoobat, and Samurott, which is also very common in this meta. And Oranguru is good with, like, dark damage is pretty decent in this meta as well, especially against all the other psychic types, right? Dustox is really cool because it's very, very bulky, but you need a Hundo level 50 to compete. And Espeon with Shadow Ball. Very glassy, but that Shadow Ball hits hard, right? So that's your confusion users. Then you've got your electrics, and Luxray is, again, a very safe pick. You know, you give it an energy lead, then and like the ability to bait, it can overcome a lot of opponents with, like, Psychic Fangs, Wild Charge combinations. Galvantula provides heaps of shield pressure. Raichu, I have found in the past, there was one specific cup in particular where ground types were banned, and I won so many battles off the back of a Raichu safe switch. Now there are grounds around here, but there's not that many, so I would look at Raichu as well. Arcanine, that Fire Fang Wild Charge Psychic Fangs combination, I think has a decent amount of synergy. And Charjabug, Mason was actually suggesting Charjabug might be a good replacement for Galvantula if you find your team needs a bit more bulk. Absolutely not as much shield pressure as what Galvantula has, but that bulk could absolutely come in handy. Then we have your Poison Jabbers. Beedrill at the top. I really like Nidoking. Nidoking is something that can beat both the normal cast form and the Galvantula, which is your second most common pick in the cup so far. It doesn't beat cast form if the cast form's running normal Weather Ball, so that's a huge advantage of the normal Weather Ball on the cast form. Seviper's also pretty good, and Roserade I'll throw in there as another pretty hot pick. You got your counter users, and these are the things that are going to give the most threat to a normal cast form. Still not easy, comfortable wins, but they'll give you the best bang for your buck. Donphan is the best of those, specifically when you're talking about countering the cast form, because it is resisting the Weather Ball rocks. And I mean, you do have to worry about the Energy Ball, but if they're not running Energy Ball, then that's an even bigger bonus, right? Heracross with Close Combat Encounter I find just fun, and you can really run any second move with Blaziken. You can run Stone Edge, you can run Blast Burn, you can run Brave Bird, and they'll all do different things and do them well. You've got your Chonks, your really, really bulky Pokemon that they get a lot of wins purely from the fact that they are very high defensively and HP wise. Dugong, not as much as Jumpluff and Araquanid, but the fact that it debuffs you so quickly, that kind of makes up for it. So those three are really good for just adding bulk to your team and winning that way. And then you've got your miscellaneous Pokemon, which Samurott, I've mentioned, super popular. It's I think the third most popular Pokemon in the meta so far. Celio, Superior, Sandslash with the Night Slash, Rock Tomb, really interesting. Your customary Charmer, your Zangoose with close combat and again dark damage, and Wailmer XL. Actually not bad as a water gun user. Mason was saying that he was running Vaporeon as a water gun user, but if you've got the XLs and the Hundo for a Wailmer, then that's an option as well. We also threw in, like, we were talking about Pinsir, we were talking about Rapidash. There's a few little cheeky options that you can throw in there and see how it does for you. So that is it for Polkadot Cup for this month. Let us know in the comments what you think you're going to run, just so you can join the conversation and help others along who might be struggling. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.